I will desample, resample this Sig Sauer P226 stainless steel slide. First I remove the firing pin by knocking out this roll pin here. The roll pin has to be knocked out from right to left. The roll pin come out. Now the firing pin get held back by the firing pin safety here. And I push the firing pin safety down and the firing pin will jump out. Come there. And the safety come up. And the spring. And the firing pin spring has a tight end and a loose end. And the tight end sit in here. Firing pin spring, firing pin safety, and spring for the fire pin safety. The extractor get pressed by a spring and this pin here, and I take a screwdriver and press it down here and press the pin back and turn the screwdriver and the extractor will pop out. Down with the screwdriver, press the spring back. At the same time I turn the screwdriver. The extractor come out and the pin come out here and the spring in here come out. The spring press the pin and the pin press the extractor, so the extractor get the spring in tension to grip the holster. And this part here have to go down in this hold here. And to put in the extractor, first the spring go down in a hold here and the spring sitting down there, and I set the pin on the spring and the pin is on the spring, and I press the pin back and the extractor is in, and I check the extractor has the spring in tension to grip the holster, and I check the extractor will grip the holster. And I install the firing pin. The firing pin spring have a tight end and a loose end, and the tight end go on the firing pin. The spring for the firing pin safety go down here, and the firing pin safety go down. The firing pin has the screw here. One of the screw is for the roll pin. The screw have to turn up in the slide. And I press the safety down. And there will be space for the firing pin. The firing pin will block the hold for the roll pin. So when you knock in the roll pin, the firing pin has to be pushed in. So there will be space for the roll pin. And when you knock in this pin, you go from left to right. the roll pin is thicker in one end than it is in the other end. And when you put the roll pin in, you can feel what end is the thin end and what end is the thick end. One here is the thin end. And I will knock the pin in a quarter. And before I knock the pin all the way in, I press in the firing pin, so there will be space for the roll pin. And now the roll pin is going through the firing pin channel, so I don't need to press in the firing pin anymore. I can knock in the pin. The firing pin is set in, and now I will check everything is good. I push the firing pin to see the firing pin safety is good. Firing pin have come out, good. And I press the firing pin safety down and push the firing pin again. And firing pin come out. So everything is good, and the slide is reassembled again. Thank you for watching.